Tehilliym 51. Natchach of David, when Nathan the prophet came unto him, after he had gone into Bathsheba. Have mercy upon me, O Elohim, according to your loving kindness, according unto the multitude of your tender mercies, blot out my transgressions. Wash me thoroughly from my iniquity, and cleanse me from my sin. For I acknowledge my transgressions, and my sin is ever before me. Against you, you only have I sinned, and done this evil in your sight, that you might be justified when you speak, and be clear when you judge. Behold, I was shaped in iniquity, and in sin did my mother conceive me. Behold, you desire truth in the inward parts, and in the hidden part you shall make me to know wisdom. Purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow. Make me to hear joy and gladness, that the bones which you have broken may rejoice. Hide your face from my sins, and blot out all my iniquities. Create in me a clean heart, O Elohim, and renew a right ruach within me. Cast me not away from your presence, and take not your Ruach HaKodesh from me. Restore unto me the joy of your Yeshua, and uphold me with your free Ruach. Then will I teach transgressors your ways, and sinners shall be turned back unto you. Deliver me from blood guiltiness, O Elohim, Elohai of my Yeshua, and my tongue shall sing aloud of your righteousness. O Adonai, open my lips, and my mouth shall show forth your praise. For you desire not sacrifice, else would I give it. You delight not in ascending smoke offering. The sacrifices of Elohim are a broken ruach, a broken and a contrite heart. O Elohim, you will not despise. Do good in your good pleasure unto Zion. Build the walls of Jerusalem. Then shall you be pleased with the sacrifices of righteousness, with ascending smoke offering, and whole ascending smoke offering. Then shall they offer bullocks upon your altar. Tehillim 52. Natsach of Maskil of David, when Doeg the Edomite came and told Shaul, and said unto him, David is come to the house of Achimelech. Why boast you yourself in mischief, O mighty man? The goodness of El endures continually. Your tongue devises mischiefs, like a sharp razor working deceitfully. You love evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness. Selah. You love all devouring words, O you deceitful tongue. El shall likewise destroy you forever. He shall take you away and pluck you out of your dwelling place, and root you out of the land of the living. Selah. The righteous also shall see and fear, and shall laugh at him. Lo, this is the man that made not Elohim his strength, but trusted in the abundance of his riches, and strengthened himself in his wickedness. But I am like a green olive tree in the house of Elohim. I trust in the mercy of Elohim forever and ever. I will praise you forever, because you have done it. And I will wait on your name, for it is good before your chakid. Tehillim 53. Natsach Makalath Maskil of David. The fool has said in his heart, there is no Yahweh. Corrupt are they, and have done abominable iniquity. There is none that does good. Yahweh looked down from heaven upon the children of men, to see if there were any that did understand, that did seek Yahweh. Every one of them is gone back. They are altogether become filthy. There is none that does good, no, not one. Have the workers of iniquity no knowledge? Those who eat up my people as they eat bread. They have not called upon Elohim. There were they in great fear, where no fear was, For Yahweh has scattered the bones of him that encamps against you. You have put them to shame because Yahweh has despised them. Oh, that the Yeshua of Yasharel were come out of Zion. When Elohim brings back the captivity of his people, Yaakov shall rejoice, and Yasharel shall be glad. Tehilliym 54. To the chief musician on Negana, Maskil, a Mizmor of David. When the Ziphim came out and said to Shaul, Does not David hide with us? Save me, O Elohim, by your name, and judge me by your strength. Hear my prayer, O Elohim. Give ear to the words of my mouth. For strangers are risen up against me, and oppressors seek after my soul. They have not set Elohim before them, Salah. Behold, Elohim is my helper. Adonai is with them that uphold my soul. He shall reward evil unto my enemies. Cut them off in your truth. I will freely sacrifice unto you. I will praise your name, O Yahweh, for it is good. For he has delivered me out of all trouble, and my eye has seen his desire upon my enemies. Tehillim 55. Tehillim. To the chief musician on Negana, Maskil, a Mizmor of David. Give ear to my prayer, O Elohim, and hide not yourself from my supplication. Attend unto me, and hear me. I mourn in my complaint, and make a noise. Because of the voice of the enemy, because of the oppression of the wicked. For they cast iniquity upon me, and in wrath they hate me. My heart is sore pained within me, and the terrors of death are fallen upon me. Fearfulness and trembling are come upon me, and horror has overwhelmed me. And I said, Oh, that I had wings like a dove, for then I would fly away and be at rest. Lo, then would I wander far off, and remain in the wilderness, Salah. I would hasten my escape from the windy storm and tempest. Destroy, O Adonai, and divide their tongues, for I have seen violence and strife in the city. Day and night they go about it upon the walls thereof. Mischief also, and sorrow are in the midst of it. Wickedness is in the midst thereof. Deceit and guile depart not from her streets. For it was not an enemy that reproached me. Then I could have borne it. Neither was it he that hated me that did magnify himself against me. Then I would have hidden myself from him. But it was you, a man my equal, my guide and my acquaintance. We took sweet counsel together and walked into the house of Elohim in company. Let death seize upon them, and let them go down quick into Sheol, for wickedness is in their dwellings and among them. As for me, I will call upon Elohim, and Yahweh shall save me. Evening and morning and at noon will I pray and cry aloud, and he shall hear my voice. He has delivered my soul in peace from the battle that was against me, for there were many with me. El shall hear and afflict them, even he that abides of old, Salah, because they have no changes. Therefore they fear not Elohim. He has put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He has broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Cast your burden upon Yahweh, and he shall sustain you. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. But you, O Elohim, shall bring them down into the pit of destruction. Bloody and deceitful men shall not live out half their days, but I will trust in you.